time out today at the park in Harris for a minute. We're doing a project for our communications class, and so today we would like to share.
Today we would like to inform you about parent involvement and persuade you on why you should be involved in your child's education.
Me and Bernice both feel that we are credible to speak to you about this today. We have both been working the past 5 months researching about child education and why it's important to be involved. Bernice is a kindergarten teacher, so she actually has a lot of involvement with children and the parents, and so she knows that it's very important. And myself, I am a mother of a 10-year-old and a 13-year-old, so I am very active in my children's life, and I feel it's very important to spread the word that people should be active in their child's education.
First, we will start off with a small facts about education and followed up with a skit, and we will close it up with a small poem to let you guys know about parent and children education involvement.
Okay, a few facts that we have to let you know is that less than 1 out of 4 parents can tell you what their kid's basic milestone is in school. So that means they can't tell you what reading level their children has moved up to within a year. They can't tell you what times table their kids are on, and that's something every parent should be able to know where their kids are at in school. Also, about 27% of parents in school know little or nothing about their child's principal. I know at my children's school we have coffee with the principal every first Friday of the month. So that is always something you can do. Spend 10 minutes of your Friday morning having coffee, getting to know your children's principal. It's really important so that you can be involved. Also, 50% of children's parents know little or nothing also about what education level their student school ranks in. That's also very important to know where your kids go to school and what they're known for and where their academic level are. Something you should know to look at when you're putting your kids into school. Next, we'd like to do a little skit that kind of shows a parent's involvement as well as the parents not being involved and how it'll affect the child's education.
Yeah, it's just a moment.
Okay, but Emily is home.
Yeah, I said just a moment.
Mom, are you coming?
I said just a little bit. I'm just going to watch this video. I'll be there in a little bit.
Hi, I'll be still in the
Unfortunately, too many people like Diane have to do their homework alone because parents are on their phones or talking, having other conversations, and they can't just pull themselves away to give their child at least maybe an hour a night to do their homework. Being involved is very important. You can see Diane's very upset that her mom wouldn't help, and her mom didn't really even notice that she was upset or care to notice. So.
Hey Mom, can you please help me with this one math problem?
Oh, yes. Let me just turn off my phone.
Okay, thanks Mom.
Let me see.
Here we see a different side where Diane's mom was willing to help her, no problem. You see how happy Diane was, and it just takes 2 seconds to turn off your phone and give them, like I said, that 1 hour. It makes so much of a difference in your child's life. Next, we would like to tell you about 6 ways that are to be proactive in your child's school, and ways that the school also can have a parent be proactive. One is going to parenting classes. You can go to I think it's called, I forget exactly what it's called, Perfect Parenting or something. They have it, I know, here in town. You can go take classes where they teach you how to, if you don't know how to deal with your child or work with your child, they'll teach you. Another way is communicating with the school, making sure you check your kids' schoolwork. When they come home, check their folders, see what the school's communicating to you, as well as send notes to your teachers. Make sure you communicate as well as the children and asking them how their day was and what they learned in school and where they're at and all those good things. Another thing is also would be to volunteer, going on a school field trip, helping out in the yard, the schoolyard, something like that can also show your kids that you're very interested in their school and make them wanting to learn and be there if they see you there and wanting to be a part of it. Another thing is learning at home. Make sure you, like I said, take time out, do your homework with your kids, know where they're at in their schooling. Also, be a part of the decision making. When they send home those flyers and ask you for your input and all that with school, make sure you fill them out and send them back in. Have a say on what's going on in your child's school. Next, Bernice would like to read you a short little poem that we have.
It's called Open a Book. Open a book and you will find people and places of every kind. Open a book and you can be anything you want to be. Open a book and you can share words you find in there. Open a book and I will too. Read to me and I'll read to you. We're going to hand out these flyers for telling you guys thank you for listening to us. We also have another small flyer that has the closest library, so you can go out there and be with your child and be involved. You can go do homework.